Welcome back to another video. As always, my name's Jasper, and what we're going to be covering today is how to start an AI automation agency. So I will be walking you through step by step of how to set this all up. It will be possible for anyone, so it doesn't matter if you're a beginner and you don't know anything about AI, or if you're already doing this yourself. These are things you will be able to implement, no matter where you are on the knowledge scale. So let's dive into what we'll be covering. So first we'll cover the agency setup. So that's just getting the basics set up, like your business name, your website. Then after that, we'll decide on the services. So we'll run into the AI automation services, what they are and what you can do, and the easiest ones to do as an entry-level person. Then there is finding a niche. So I'll walk you through what a niche is and how to find it. Then we'll go into actually building an AI chatbot. So I'll show you within this tutorial how to actually build an AI chatbot. Then after that, we'll get into how you actually get clients and find clients, and then we'll put it all together, and by the end, you'll know how to set up and run your own AI automation agency. So let's get started with the agency setup. So first things first, you need to decide on your agency name. That just requires a little bit of imagination and ChatGPT. If you don't have ChatGPT, well, you should. So jump onto it and just have a playground, figure out your agency name. It doesn't need to be complex, it doesn't need to be clever, it just needs to be a good name that's easy to remember, easy to say, and is relevant to what you're actually doing. Okay. Now, after you've got your agency name, you'll be able to get a domain name. So there's lots of places to get domain names. It's all depending in your country as well. But the go-to is usually Namecheap. You'll be able to get a cheap domain name. For those who don't know what a domain name is how you reach your website. So for example, YouTube is youtube.com. That's their domain name. My one is jasper.studio. That's my domain name. All right. Now, once you've got those two things, you're going to need a website. Now, anyone thinking that you don't need a website, you're wrong. If you're going to be in the digital agency space, definitely in the AI space, you have to have a website. It's going to be able to build trust. There's no reason why a business would trust you as an agency if you didn't even have your own website. So it just doesn't look good. So you're going to have to sort that out. Now, how to do that? You'd want to use, this is my personal opinion, but I'll use Webflow. Once again, you don't have to go complex. For those that just want to get a quick website, chuck in your details, jump over to the Webflow website. All links will be in the description as well, so everything mentioned in this video I will link in the description. So you'll be able to jump into Webflow and you'll have made in Webflow. Click it to clone only. So clonable only sites, so that means that they're free and you can clone them and use them yourself. Once you've found one you like, copy it over, add in your content, and launch it. They have very cheap pricing. I believe it's $19 a month just to host a standard website, and that's all you would need. Now, for those who don't want to have to go through all that trouble, I do have templates that I've built myself. So this is a free template that you'll be able to get on Webflow. You can easily grab something like this, push in your details, and just quickly launch your website. So just add all your unique information, and there you go. So it could take 10-20 minutes to set up of that. So a very easy way to get that sorted. Okay, so I will jump off that. Now, after you have your website, you're going to need a payment system. So if you want to get paid, obviously there's lots of different ways around the world to get paid. But a simple for online transactions. So if you want to deal worldwide or outside of your normal area, all online, which you would be in this case because it's AI automation. You can get Stripe. Stripe is the business go-to in terms of standard for payment processing. It allows you to use credit cards, everything like that, and get paid. It's a very good platform and definitely for businesses. Then there's the more common known is PayPal. You'll want to set up a PayPal business account. Now, both of those are free and easy. So setting up a Stripe account can take 5 minutes, and the same goes for setting up a PayPal business account. Don't go using a personal account for business reasons because usually that breaks their terms and conditions and you can get into trouble with them. So just get a PayPal business account and do it properly from the start. All right. Now, next is the actual service and offerings. So services and offerings. So obviously the AI automation is a new field. So it's something that is quite new, only a few years old. So it's constantly getting lots of different services and stuff happening and people doing lots of different things. So what I thought I'd do is just sort of break down some of the more common services, what a B2B would be, so an agency providing to a business. And I also decided on what you would be learning in this course as well to actually provide the service. So let's just dive in though. So we've got AI chatbot development. So AI chatbot development is just the chatbots that you see within somebody's website where you can talk to it, ask it questions, and it'll be able to give them information around the website that it's on. Then you've got the AI application development. Now, I do a lot of this one. That is not for entry-level people. That's developing actual business applications and integrating AI and connecting it up. There's the AI content assistant, which is an easy one to go to. So you can make AI content assistants using ChatGPT or any other sort of AI alternative, and make these specific chatbots for clients. Then you've got the AI chatbot, AI and ChatGPT training. So if you're somebody that's knowledgeable in the field, there's lots of people out there wanting training, so you'll be able to train them yourself on how to use AI or ChatGPT. Now, for the people getting started in this course, the best one to go to will be the AI chatbot development. So there's two reasons as to why. One, it's a low barrier. So that means that it's easy for anybody watching this video to really jump in and start providing the service. And it's also easy to understand for your clients. So for your clients to want to buy something or buy a service for their business, they need to understand what it is, why they're buying it, and what's it's going to do for them. And that can get very hard with new products, new platforms, and definitely new stuff around AI. But businesses themselves, they understand the chatbot, and they understand that it's a chatbot on your website and it can talk to your clients for you. Very easy for them to understand. They see the value, so it's a very easy service for beginners and advanced people to sell to the general market, and works across multiple industries. So that's what you'll be learning. So that is the AI chatbot development. All right. So let's move on to the next slide. Finding your niche. Now, you have to pick a niche. Some people say you don't need to and it's just limiting you. At the end of the day, it's just not true. You don't need to deal with all 7 billion people in the world. And you don't need to deal with all the businesses in the world. What you need to deal with is some, because you want to get some clients, you want to start working with them. So you're going to want to pick a niche. Now, what a niche looks like is that could be, let's say, a cleaning company, it could be a construction company, it could be certain industries. Just, you really want to pick a niche that you know. So let's say if you were from a cleaning company in the past, so you cleaned at a company, you would know about cleaning companies and how they operate. So you want that little bit of industry knowledge. Now, if you pick in a niche that you don't understand and don't know, that is fine. You can find out all this information, but you just really need to figure out, what do they need, that industry, what's unique to them, the type of industry knowledge they might have, and this stuff you can ask ChatGPT and can definitely help you out there. But you want to find a niche. So let's just go with the cleaning companies example. So let's say you've found your cleaning companies and you want to provide your AI chatbot development services. So the next is just to check the competition. So you just want to make sure that there's not too much competition, because having competition is a good thing. If there's people doing it, it means it's making money. So that's good. There's people that want your service, but you don't want to enter a saturated market. And what that means is that there's so many people, it's just you're just one in the millions, and it's probably very hard for somebody to start out as a beginner because it's hard to get those clients. It would just be hard in general because it's saturated. So big difference there, but you would know the difference. And because you're doing AI chatbots, the market isn't really saturated. It's such a new market that there's plenty of room for people. So jump in while you can. So you'll be fine there. But so searching for the competition is just doing a bit of a Google search and just seeing who's out there. Now, in terms of your niche, you probably want to go location-based as well to start with. So let's say if you're based in a big city, you could be targeting cleaning companies just in your city, or you can go countrywide. I don't advise going just full worldwide. Just stick to at least your country. So you got your country or a country, and then you can also go further down to city, and you can just really start targeting the specific industry and getting in front of your niche. Now is the tailor to your niche. So all your content on your website and your messaging, you need to tailor it towards your niche. You don't want to be saying we develop chatbots for anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Instead, you want to be saying that you develop AI chatbots for cleaning companies, and then it would be tailored around that, find their common pain points, and that's how you'll start bringing people across. And you're probably thinking, why? Why do they do this? And it's because businesses want to deal with an expert in their field. They don't want to deal with somebody that does AI chatbots for everybody. Doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. They want to deal with somebody that's, yes, an expert in the AI chatbot development, but also understands their business, which is cleaning. Let's say a cleaning company. So you definitely want to just tailor your content around that, and that will help. Next is building the AI chatbot. So why? Well, first off, we say why AI chatbot. So after reviewing, a lot of different offers, uh, so I went through, the different offers, the different services. Was just I've already sort of covered on it. This was the go-to in terms of selling to clients. It was going to be the easiest for people to do, and it's a very quick service, so a lot of money can be made quickly with it. Next, so how can we do it? So to build the chatbot, we're going to use a platform called Chatbot Kit. That's chatbotkit.com. Now, the reason I actually picked it is because I went and reviewed a lot of different chatbot builders, see their features, what would work. So Chatbot Kit won in terms of its limits and pricing. It matched in terms of actually working for agencies. A lot of the others were set for businesses just setting up their own account and using it. So if you're running a agency, it'd be very hard to manage all your clients under it. So Chatbot Kit came out as a winner. So that's why we'll be using it, and it's very easy to use. So let's jump across to Chatbot Kit. So we'll get rid of Stripe there, don't need it. So when you jump on, you'll be able to create an account. There is a trial account, so you don't need to put in any payment information. Just sign up and you can start using it. The pricing is here, so you'd probably go with basic pricing if you wanted to continue to use it. As you can see, unlimited bots, and they put it down to the tokens being used, which is really great, and it's very cheap pricing. So let's come back to the main page. So let's say we have a cleaning company that wants us to, actually no, we'll use my company as the example. So let's say I wanted to create a chatbot for my own website. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go create new, and now we're going to pick a type of, you don't have to pick, but we will in this case, a type of template that you want to build. So you've got a site GPT, a doc GPT, a custom support, question and answering, algo, and custom. Now for this, we want to do question and answering, because what we're going to do is build an AI chatbot for my website, right? So when they ask a question about the business, I want it to answer that. So we need a very simple question and answering system. So we go next. Next, we'll give it a name. So for this, I will call it Jasper's AI, nice and simple. Don't need anything there. Now it says your data set. So add more data. So we don't have any data sets. So now we're okay there. So you can skip that. Next is the type of way you want it. What we want to use is widgets. So you want people to be able to upload this chatbot on their website, so your clients. So we want to use a widget. See, so very simple so far. There we go. So we go continue to our widget. Now we'll be able to build it out. So we're going to come down here, and this is where we can start putting in the information. So this gives us a little example of how it looks. So let's say we're going to go, we'll call it Jasper AI. And then we can include some text, but like, let's say I am Jasper's AI assistant. How can I help? I even spelled assistant wrong. There we go. Great. So that's there. Looking good so far. So you can add in your own custom bar, users, bot images, all that sort of stuff. I have to make it all customized. And then we're going to come down to where it has customized. So this is this is the backstory and its information that, so we want to provide more information around the company, right? So if we wanted to provide information around my company, it's going to need some. So we're going to go, here is the relevant information about my company. And then what we will do is we'll come here, got some basic details. So business name, Jasper Studio, website, services. So I put some example services there. We've got AI chatbot development, put a space between it. Then we've got website development, app development, and AI integration. So let's just copy that. Let's put it right into our thing here. Nice and easy. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can actually give it a test. So we'll say, what is the price of a website? Go send. Let's see what happens. So the test version is a lot slower, as it's just testing things out. There you go. So basically, Sorry, I've just got distracted there. So now it's pulled out a bunch of information from the information I provided it and gave the answer. So now that, let's just say that's all set up, so it's all there, all the information needed, and you're happy to launch this for your client, right? Because so far this is all you needed to do. You just needed to answer specific information about the company. So you're going to go save first. So now that that's saved, and then you're just going to go install. And then what it's going to give you is your script right there. You're going to copy the script and then you put it into the header of the website that you want to embed it into. So let's say you go to your client's website, whether they use Webflow or whatever builder, or if they even use code, you'll be able to easily add the script into your header code of the page, and it will add this chat widget for anybody to use, just like this. So that's exactly how it would look. So just like that, in about, let's say, 3 minutes, we've managed to create a AI chatbot for a client that knows the specific information. And it's really just that simple. So let's come across back here. Now, getting clients. First off, I'll also touch on pricing. So you're probably thinking, how much can I charge for this? Now, usually you want to be charging about $1,000 at minimum. So you can easily charge for an AI chatbot development $1,000 without a problem, sometimes even more depending on how much complex information or things they want to do. If you think it's going to be a big project, definitely add more time. Now, so in terms of time, it's very easy. Let's say you can create a advanced one for about in 3 hours, right? And if you're charging, let's say, an advanced one, even $2,000, you're making a lot of money. So as you can see, getting $5,000 to $10,000 per month as an AI agency is extremely doable. It's really just getting out there and actually getting your clients and getting in front of them and providing that need. When you meet with a client, you always want to do a first discovery meeting. So that's about 30 minutes usually, and it's just finding out what the client needs and wants. What do they need? What's the problem they're having, and how can you solve it? And then explain, your services and what you do. And then when you're happy and you understand what they want, provide the proposal. And usually meet with them to run over the proposal as well. But now it's up to getting the clients. So you've got two types of sort of usual clients that you'll get, either your inbound and your outbound. Now your inbound is going to be people that are coming to you. Maybe they found your website, maybe they've reached out to you on social media like LinkedIn. Then you've got your outbound, so that's people that you're reaching out to try to get business. So that could be cold calling, cold emails, or messaging people on social media, so DMs. There's lots of different outbound ways. Now, for you, now that you have a niche, you want to find out where is your niche. See, you don't need to be on every platform. What you need to be is just in front of your niche and where they are. So that would be, are they on LinkedIn? And now if they're a business, most likely. So LinkedIn is a big one when it comes to B2B. Jump on it and get on there. Now, where else would they be? Is specific forms. So there's very specific forms for platforms, for example. So let's say if I was providing Webflow websites, I can actually go to the Webflow community and start doing posts there. And what that means is you'll be able to find your niche, get onto the community, and then start making posts around your actual product that you provide and your service, really helping and educating them. And then they'll actually start coming to you, and that creates inbound as well. So it's getting in front of the people and finding out where they are. Then there is the making noise. So start posting on LinkedIn, start doing some blog posts, start interacting with your niche and the market. And you want to start making noise, because if you're just starting out or you start an agency, no one knows you. No one knows you exist. And you need to make noise to really be found. If you're just sort of sitting there waiting for the phone to ring or waiting for somebody to fill out the contact form on your website, it's just not going to really happen unless you're actually out there making noise, because how are they going to find you? They don't know that you exist. And I will say that, posting on LinkedIn and using that is a massive way for inbound leads. I get messages pretty much every week of people wanting services and being through LinkedIn and being found there, which jumps onto LinkedIn. So the perfect B2B platform. So in terms of a LinkedIn strategy of what you could do here is, now that you know your niche, start connecting with them. So jump onto LinkedIn, basically look for a second and third degree, put in your industry and put in the decision makers of that industry, whether that be the business owner, the director, the CEO, the COO, whoever's a decision maker that you reckon would be at that company and at your niche's companies. Get those people in front of you and then start sending connection requests. Now, I know you're probably going to be thinking, should I send a message with my connection request? And the answer is no. You will get less people will accept your connection if you actually put in a message with the connection request. Why that is, I'm not too sure. I think for me, I think it just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem natural, and you know that's probably automated. But it doesn't matter. So just send the request across, and then they'll start connecting with you. Now, don't go spamming them with a message straight away. As soon as they connect, what you already want to be doing is the LinkedIn post. So you want these people to accept the connection and see what you're already doing. If you're already making posts saying, look what you can do with this chatbot, this AI chatbot, and giving people education, you're going to be popping into their feed. And then when somebody connects with you, they're going to get your connection request. They're going to come to your profile. They're going to see you deal explicitly in their industry, and you're already providing this information and the content there. The chances are that they're going to reach out to you, and the chances are when you reach out to them for your service, they'll be more inclined to talk with you because they already sort of know you. They know that you're in the industry, and you look like an expert or professional in your field. Okay, so that's LinkedIn. Definitely a big way to get clients if you need it. Now we're going to jump across into organic. So organic isn't just doing SEO for your website. So what you want to start doing is, yes, you want to utilize Google's search engine. Obviously it's massive, lots of searches there. Look for common searches that people would, your niche would search to find your service. And then start working on those sort of keywords. Look for some easy ones with good search volumes and target for those keywords. Now you can target them by writing blog posts. They'll be from your website. Always a great way to get your website out there. But also utilize LinkedIn articles, because LinkedIn articles, although it's tied to LinkedIn and your account, still a great way to get in front of people. But LinkedIn articles rank really well on Google. So the chances are, if you put a post on your website and then put that same post on LinkedIn, LinkedIn's one would rank better than your one. It's just because Google's favoring their article content over smaller websites. So that's actually pretty cool. So if you put all that together and you start making the noise, you do a little bit of outbound, and then you start getting inbound, you're going to start getting people wanting to talk to you. Now, there are the other types of outbound. You can cold call. So if you're comfortable doing that, I used to do it in the past as a salesperson. You can jump on the phone, call businesses and offer your services. There's also cold emails. That's really going to depend on your country. There's lots of laws around emailing, cold emails, and spam at the end of the day. So make sure that you figure that out for yourself. I'm more of a fan of the LinkedIn and the inbound approach, but that's just me, each to their own. All right. So now there is a bit of an offer, not an offer actually. So I'm going to be actually releasing a AI automation agency course soon. So that will be released very soon. So I'm going to leave a pinned comment in the comment section. And if you're interested in the course, just reply to my comment, and then I can notify you when it's ready. It should be ready within about a week or two. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're an agency or starting an agency and you're looking for help, so you need to sort of understand maybe your services, how to get clients or your niche, get in contact. I would be happy to work side by side and doing some training and support. And that's also for the larger agencies as well, people wanting to sort of pivot in that direction. I can offer support, training and guidance or consulting around those services. But thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be seeing you in the next one.